What's going on, my There So family? It's Dallas here. Welcome back to the channel. Got another video for you. As you can see in the title, we're going to be talking about preparation. Existing and working like you know where you're going. And in this video, I'm going to make 3 quick points and I'm going to get right out of your way. But before I get started, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you like this content, give it a like for a couple reasons. It'll let the algorithm know that this is the type of, content you enjoy. And secondly, it'll let us know here at There's Hope Brand that you enjoy these type of topics. All right, let's jump right into it. So the first point I want to make is, in terms of preparation, we have to be forward focused. And when I say forward focused, I'm saying we have to set our eyes on the outcome. And this is something that I believe, and it's been like really like heavy and big on my heart and my mind lately, and what I've been intentional about doing. Let me put it like that. I believe clarity breeds consistency. I believe when we have a clear idea of the outcome that we want, and we're forward focused, we can be consistent. Yeah, there are going to be challenges. Things are going to pull us in this way and that way. And at times we may feel overwhelmed. But when we have a forward focused mindset, when we have our eyes set on the outcome, we're going to be able to be consistent. Because the more focused we are, I believe, the more focused we are on where we're going, it's like the more prepared we are in how we'll get there. And that's just what I really believe. So point number 1, have a forward focused mindset. All right, point number 2, we have to be forward thinking. And what forward thinking, I believe, it's more the mental strategy behind it. It's the planning with the end in mind. It's more of I don't want to say that. It's the mental work. It's seeing beyond the now, and how do I want to say this? I'm trying to figure out my words. It's like seeing beyond the now and being able to forecast for our future and plan accordingly. Forward thinking involves like identifying like potential obstacles, anticipating what's coming, making plans around that, and making plans that align with our vision. That's what forward thinking is planning with the end in mind. One of my buddies told me, it's like, and it stuck with me, he says, what did he say? Preparation isn't just about doing, it's about thinking ahead so you're not caught off guard. And I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, it's not just about doing, but it's about thinking ahead so you're not caught off guard. That's why it's called forward thinking, planning with the end in mind. All right, now, last point. Point number 3 is forward action. It's about moving intentionally in the present. It involves forward focus, forward thinking, but it brings all that into action. And how I like to say this is, preparation without action is really just procrastination dressed up as productivity. If you have these plans, if you're prepared, but there's no action, it's really just procrastination. That makes us think like, oh, we got all this stuff and we're being productive, but there's no action. There's no forward motion. There's no intentionality to move things forward in the present. We have to, I don't want to say this, turn our preparation into progress. And that's something that I've really been, just gleaning in on with like my community, and just like talking to them about like, hey, this is something I can work on, or this is something that I need you to be accountable with me on to move this forward. Or furthermore, I may be facing something that's complicated or complex. And what I've learned is I can't allow the complexity of it or the complication of the situation or whatever I'm trying to work through to paralyze me. And that's why it's important to have a sense of intentionality and forward actions, because it's going to move us forward. It's going to say, okay, I ran into something that's complicated or complex. Now, how do I resolve this, or how do I, figure this out so I can continue to move forward? Like I said, I just had those 3 points: forward focus, having our mind and our eyes set on the outcome; forward thinking, which involves, I want to make sure I say, it's planning with the end in mind; and forward actions is about being able to move intentionally in the present. All right, those are the 3 points I wanted to make. I hope in this short video I was able to share something that will help you as you prepare and position yourself for your end in mind, your goals. Because one thing I can tell you is important to do is to work and to think and to focus like you're going somewhere, like you're preparing for something. That's where I've been at. That's what I'm locked in on. And I just wanted to share those 3 points with you so I can, we all can just go forward. We all can, lock in on our preparation properly. And again, like I always say, no matter, how you didn't prepare or did prepare but didn't do the work or wasn't focused in the past, none of that matters. No matter what you're even dealing with right now, none of that matters. It's about putting in the work. It's about forgiving yourself, moving forward, reminding yourself that you cannot fix the past, locking in on the present, and always remembering there's hope. See you in the next video. Gonna fall down, but you gotta get up.